The Inbetweeners 2 is a sequel to, wait for it, the Inbetweeners Movie. I bet you didn't see that coming. And, surprisingly, it stars the cast from the original TV show. Not the American remake version, you know, Inbetweeners USA, but the original Inbetweeners, which is the best version. And this review is going to be pretty short because it's like this. Do you like sex jokes, constant swearing, all that cool stuff? If not, you're going to hate this movie. Do you like Inbetweeners? If not, why would you watch this movie? It doesn't make any sense. Why would you watch this movie if you don't like Inbetweeners? Personally, I like all that stuff. Not the biggest Inbetweeners fan, but, you know, it's alright. I like to occasionally watch it. So, yeah, how is this movie? How is this movie compared to the first in the TV series? Yeah, well, this is the one that made me laugh the most. So, yes, it is funny. You know, it's got all that cool stuff. You know, you like the characters, you can relate to them. The best scene in the whole movie is the splash park scene. And basically the story is, well, the gang goes up to Australia because Jay is living the dream, apparently. Even though he's, you know, just a student, not really much happening for him. And yeah, if you like Inbetweeners, you are going to enjoy this movie. If you don't watch this. So I'm just going to say the negatives of this film. Now, if you watch the first movie, Inbetweeners Movie 1, there was a character introduced called Lucy, and she is the girlfriend of Simon. And in that movie, she was shown to be really nice, really kind, you know, really thoughtful. And in this movie, for almost no reason, they make her a complete asshole who is pretty crazy. So there wasn't really a point for that. I mean, it has a joke. You know, it might have been to include a joke, which isn't really that funny. You know, it's a running joke where she burns up bits of Simon's clothing every day. But that wasn't that funny. It was okay, chuckle worthy at the best. Also, another negative to this movie is there's a romance between Will and this other girl. Well, romance in the loose terms. Overall, I feel the romance was a bit pointless. It didn't really add anything. No real jokes were added to the movie. And Will and the rest of the gang would have ended up in the same scenarios anyway. Just a bit of extra tweaking would have had to be done. So, nothing much was added, except for maybe a scene around the campfire, which could have still happened with just a bit of tweaking. So, overall, that romance just adds a bit of streak of extra time onto the movie. Pointless. And finally, well, maybe not finally, I could think of something else. Some of the scenes are trying to be a bit too funny, but they've already had their moment. They're going on for a bit too long. For example, when Will meets his girlfriend's friends, well, he tries to look interested in what they're talking about, so he goes like, huh? You know, right next to their shoulder, trying to pretend he's listening to them. It's not really that funny, though. It's funny for the first moment, but, you know, then they just keep trying to go on and on and on with it. So, you know, it just gets a bit boring. So, yeah, The Inbetweeners 2 is a good movie if you like that thing. If not, again, don't watch this movie. Some of the subplots, you know, like the romance were a bit pointless. Some character changes didn't need to happen. And through most of the movie, I laughed my head off. There was one woman sat near me who laughed had a gigantic laugh so hard he can't breathe for almost 2 minutes during one scene. It was kind of weird because everyone in the cinema looked that way. So overall, Inbetweeners 2 gets a 7 out of 10. Really good. Around the same as the last movie that came out. You know, that would probably get about a 6 out of 10 if I reviewed it now. But anyway, my name is Matt. This is the Vid Files, and have you seen Inbetweeners 2? And what did you think about it? Please comment below and make sure you subscribe. Thanks. See you later.